the fastest way to success. When I was young, frantically rushing because I was late for Sunday school, God said to me, "Do it in advance. If you go in advance, you can even walk at a leisurely pace. But if you leave late, you're behind even if you ride in a jet." So I fixed my habit from that point on. There's nothing faster than doing things in advance. Regardless of whether you ride in a high-speed bullet train or a jet, if you are late, you'll be worse off than a grandmother who already went in advance. Doing it in advance is the best and ultimate method. Even if a 1,000,000-person army tries to attack you, if you run away in advance, they can't touch a hair on your head because you're already gone. Doing it in advance is the fastest way to arrive at the destination. So victory lies in doing things in advance. You must know clearly that God takes action in advance, and you must also take action in advance. Then God will be with you. You have to have the kind of faith that allows you to take action swiftly. Then you can do things in sync with God. To the people that God and the Holy Spirit love and have a will for, they always send them signs and inform them in advance so that they can take action. They tell you, "Go in advance because you're weak. If you go with everyone else, it'll be too late. So leave before the rest of them and get there in advance." There are times when your thoughts are different from God's thoughts, so you feel embarrassed. Because God takes action differently from what you expect, you must always keep the door of your thoughts open. God doesn't do things for us at the instant that we hope for it. Actually, He has already prepared everything before that time. God has always done things for us in advance. He has always kept His promise. If you fail to realize, it's frustrating for you and frustrating for God. People are always looking for a good place to sit or stand, looking around aimlessly for God's help. However, God is already taking action through your body. Many times, because it was done through your body, you didn't know that it was actually God who did it. You're asleep in that regard. But you have to know what God has done. God says, "Do you still not know, even though I did it through you?" God takes action through people. If you are only daydreaming about the future, waiting for God's help, then shatter your delusions and take action. Every day, God is taking action in advance for the things that you want, and He's doing it in your daily life already. So see it well and do well. There are so many things that God has already done for you in advance. Therefore, whether it is big or small, when you're doing it, do it with all your heart, will, and life. And no matter what, know that the present is the time that you have hoped and prayed for. So each instant, that's the time when you must celebrate, rejoice, and call out to God, dancing and singing.